Hey, I'm Nicole. I'm one of your Moolah coaches. I just wanted to teach you today how to do a reader question or a conversation starter as a post on your page. So here's an example that I have on my page right here. It says how old were you when you first learned how to crochet and who taught you? So this was posted last night, and as you can see, there's quite a bit of engagement going on. Those are one that are very, very popular. Some people have the option to add a background to it. I've noticed that possibly Android phones allow you to do that. When you do add a background, you are not allowed to boost or run an ad on it. I do want to point that out. But I'm going to show you how to do that. But before I do that, I want to also point out the fact that a reader question looks similar to this. This is actually Christy's page. This is another Moolah coach here. So she has here a reader question. So it's like a question you get quite a bit from your followers, and you pretty much put it out there and help the person out anonymously to get an answer for one of her questions. So, for example, here she mentions she wants to know some books, podcasts, or tips for specifically anxiety for her question here. So that's another way of getting engagement. There is no links or pictures right here. It's simply text and getting the people to talk to you. So very simply, you can do this on your page. So this is my page right here. I would simply put in here the questions, let's say the reader question like you just saw, or a simple short question for a conversation starter, a very short question. I would recommend to make sure it is very short because it keeps the letters big. So let me show you what that means. So for example, I could write down, what is your favorite crochet hook size? So if I would have that like that, it would have these nice big letters. It would get nice engagement, and people likely will comment on it. Because it is specifically for my page, as you can see here, it says crochet patterns and tutorials. So you would obviously write it for your audience, use the words that your audience, your fans uses, right? But I'm going to just test something out for you guys here. If I would copy this a few times, see, this is, I mean, obviously you wouldn't do that, but I'm just trying to show you that the letters would get very small. And when the letters get very small, it can be very hard for some people to pay attention to this. So likely for a conversation starter without a picture or any background, as I said, some people can add a background on pages. You want to make sure the letters are big and visible. Okay, so that is another way of having a conversation starter. So there's two ways: conversation starter and a reader question. None of them have pictures and none of them have links, but there might be possibility for you to add a background to it. So hopefully that helps. Thanks.